Welcome to the podcast. We have an interesting episode today. So, Bass, if I'm saying it correctly, I don't know. Bass, j.cole, Lil Tjay, three good artists. I haven't heard much of Bass's music, if I'm even saying his name right. I'm sorry if I'm not, I just don't know how to pronounce it. But I haven't listened to any of these. I've listened to Lil Tjay's music, j.cole's, of course. We did a Lil Tjay album review back in the old show, season 4, and he's back, I guess, with a j.cole feature. That's a big thing. Lil Tjay is making some moves right now. But this is Trash or Fire. So before we start this episode, if you're new here, hit that follow button wherever you're at. I don't know where you're at. If you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're at, hit that follow button. And yeah, so I just listened to Bass featuring j.cole, Lil Tjay, The Jackie. This is Trash or Fire. We'll review the top songs, the top charts, the top singles, all that jazz. If you're new here, again, hit that follow button. And let's get into this. Let's get into this review. Let's go. I really like the tropical summer trap beat. Fits the vibe. I really like those great tropical beats. I really like tropical, happy sounding anthem kind of style trap beats. Those sound really nice. It's pretty good, and it fits the three artists pretty well, in my opinion. So j.cole killed this track on the hook. The end was fire. The melodic verse and the hook were on point. Great melodic verse and hook from j.cole. Sounded great. Sometimes when j.cole sings on some of his tracks, the auto-tune is not really in its best. Or artists, when they do a new trap, I'd say sometimes when you have more than one feature, like let's say 2 features right here, sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, alright, I'm saying sometimes when you have 2 features, you really gotta hope the third feature carries on with that flow. I mean, not the same flow, but I'm carrying the same energy. Making sure the song is staying on point, it's staying interesting, because sometimes the third feature you could be already done with the song. So yeah, that's a good thing right here, and that's a good thing right there. So before I tell you my overall score, we have a poll question. Let's get into the poll question. I got at over 50 people voted on the polls, and we have a new question here that wants to be answered. And yeah, what is my opinion on what's my opinion on the state of new trap music? Trap music, a new subgenre to hip hop. Some people can call it that or whatever, but yeah. So hip hop or trap music, which is the new wave these days. What is my opinion on trap music? Honestly, the new trap music, some of it's pretty generic, I will admit. A lot of trap beats nowadays are so generic. There's some songs on trap beats, they're not very flavored well. They're not really, I guess you could call seasoned well, I guess you could say. Sometimes trap beats have really unmixed claps that really drown out everything else. Sometimes they have too much distorted bass. Sometimes the distorted bass is so heavy that it's over everybody's verse and the melodies. So that could be a really bad thing. We can go back to the SoundCloud days, 2017, 2016. We had a lot of those hard, heavy bass, distorted bass, trap beats, very generic. I would say at the time, 2017, 2016, those weren't really considered generic. But now it's just kind of, if you're just going to go with that style of beat, like every song, it's going to sound generic. Like some of these rappers, like Pooh Shiesty, Gucci Mane, his new music, Gucci Mane, very generic trap beats are very much used. Even Lil Baby, Lil Durk, which we did an album review of their collab album, a lot of generic beats on there. So, yeah. That's what I opinion. Trap music is very oversaturated and generic these days. It's really going to matter about people bringing something new to the table. So, hopefully, later down the years, we can get something new. But yeah, music is always evolving. Alright, so there's going to be something better than... There's going to be something, a new trend, genre, than trap music coming up soon. I don't know when, but it might happen. We'll see. You know, we might have trap music for like 10 plus years. And then it's going to become old, like boom bap rap, like old 90s hip-hop sounding tracks are considered old now these days. Sometime later in years, trap music is going to be considered the old school style. That's what's going to happen soon. So yeah. So what is my overall thoughts on this track? Overall, nice track. My score for the song is going to be a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. So what'd you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you not like it? Did you think it was mid? Do you think you like it like me? Like it's a nice track? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'll see y'all later. Thanks so much for listening. Daily uploads all week. I'll see y'all later. Bye.